Good morning, guys. Today we are going to discuss void or inexistent contract. But before we will discuss further what are void or inexistent contracts, let's have first the distinction between void and inexistent contract. So, a contract is considered to be void when all the essential elements are present, but the cause, object, or purpose of the contract is contrary to law, morals, good customs, public order, or public policy. um, a con- or when the law expressly declares that the contract is void. However, the contract is considered to be inexistent when one of the essential elements to a contract is absent. So that is the distinction, guys, between void or inexistent contracts. Um, what are void or inexistent contracts? Obviously, those contracts whose cause, object, or purpose is contrary to law, morals, good customs, public order, or public policy. Just like, for example, a contract binding the parents to allow their daughter to be a live-in partner for 5,000 pesos a month is void for being contrary to morals and public policy. Those that are absolutely simulated contracts. Of course, because in absolutely simulated contracts, there is no payment of the price. Let's say, for example, an absolutely simulated contract of sale. There is no payment of the price and there is no delivery of the object of the contract of sale. Those that contemplates an impossible service. Uh, well, an example of this is a contract to build a one-story house in 1 hour is a contract that constitute an impossible service. So it's impossible to build a house in 1 hour. So it's considered to be void because it constitute an impossible service. Okay. The next one is object that is outside the commerce of men. Rivers, roads, and parks which are of public dominion are outside of the commerce of men, and so therefore you cannot sell these properties. Uh, the next thing is object or cause did not exist at the time of the transaction. Okay. An example of this is a sale of future inheritance, or what we call an inchoate right, by a child is considered to be void so long as the parent is still alive. And the next is those whose intention of the parties cannot be ascertained. Okay. An example of this one is a contract covering a parcel of land, but the intention of the parties, whether it's for a lease or for sale, cannot be ascertained, then the contract is considered to be void. What is the effect if the contract is void? It becomes a contract that has no force and effect from the very beginning, and it cannot be ratified because at the very beginning it is void. It's not valid. It has no force and effect. And the right to set up the defense of illegality cannot be waived, and the action or defense for the declaration of inexistence of the contract has no prescription, which simply means that even if the contract exists already for 20 years, 40 years, 100 years, still you can have the contract declared as void from the very beginning. Okay? And that's all for void or inexistent contract, guys. See you on the next video for other defective contracts. Bye bye, guys.